The movie begins by revealing that extraterrestrial beings from another planet had sent their companion prisoner aliens to Earth as a form of punishment. These dangerous aliens were imprisoned inside human bodies, and the rule was simple. When the human host died, the alien trapped inside them would also die along with them. The story then takes us back to the year 1380, where a strange incident occurs when a woman suddenly starts floating in the air. The reason behind this mysterious event was that an alien had been imprisoned inside her body. A group of soldiers notices what is happening and immediately rushes forward to save her, but they fail because a strange protective barrier has formed around her, preventing anyone from getting close. Soon, the alien inside the woman takes control and escapes from her body. It begins attacking everyone around it, but the creature has one major weakness: it cannot survive on Earth for more than 5 minutes without a human host. While the chaos continues, a portal suddenly opens, and a strange vehicle resembling a robotic car arrives from the future. The aliens had sent their senior alien guardian, known as Guard, to Earth to handle the escaped prisoners. Guard was accompanied by another robotic companion, although this companion was more like an advanced device rather than a normal robot. They had traveled through time to stop the dangerous alien, which had already moved into the woman's body and started attacking Guard. Using its powerful abilities, Guard removes the alien from the woman's body, but unfortunately the process leaves the woman close to death. Before passing away, she makes one final request to Guard. She asks him to protect her young daughter. As a soldier prepares to kill the little girl, Guard's companion suddenly appears in human form and saves her life. Guard, who was actually a robot containing multiple human appearances inside its body, then opens another portal and travels to the year 2012. There, he successfully locks the escaped alien inside a different prison. At this point, there are now 7 alien prisoners captured. Suddenly, Guard hears the sound of a baby crying and discovers something unexpected. His companion has brought the woman's daughter from the past with them. The girl's name is On. Guard's companion explains that he wants to study the human mind by reading the girl's thoughts and understanding human emotions, so he asks to keep her with them. After hearing this, Guard agrees. The story then shifts back to the year 1391, where a mysterious magician appears. He travels with 2 magical cats and carries a magical fan from which the cats can appear whenever he wants. While walking around, the magician notices a poster announcing a huge reward for anyone who can find a precious crystal-like knife. The moment he sees the poster, he remembers that he has seen this knife somewhere before. However, whenever he tries to recall it, he only gets unclear visions and cannot see the actual knife. To learn more about the mysterious object, the magician visits an astrologer. There, he discovers that a fisherman once found the knife inside a stream. The knife was extremely valuable because several diamonds were embedded inside it. The fisherman later took the knife to a blacksmith, hoping that the diamonds could be removed and sold. However, the blacksmith tried everything but failed to extract the diamonds. Eventually, the knife came into the possession of an officer who purchased it. The magician follows his magical cats and reaches the place where the officer is keeping the knife. At the same time, a strange man arrives to meet the officer. Something about this man feels unusual because he appears as if he has come from the future. The strange man tells the officer that the knife belongs to him and demands that it be returned immediately. Suddenly, the alien trapped inside the man's body awakens and attacks the officer, trying to take the knife. During the struggle, the officer manages to pull the knife out of the man's body, causing the alien inside him to die instantly. After this, the astrologer also arrives at the scene because he wants to obtain the knife, and he quickly runs forward to take it. However, the alien notices him and starts chasing after him. The magician follows them and tries to stop the alien using his magic, but the alien proves to be too powerful and defeats him before capturing him. During this chaos, they suddenly notice a spaceship nearby and move closer to investigate. They also see a girl standing on the other side of the stream. The moment she sees them, she becomes frightened and runs away. Everyone is confused because they cannot understand how the spaceship and the mysterious girl appeared there. The story then moves forward to the year 2022, where On is now living with Guard. The girl who was brought from the past has grown up and become intelligent. She considers Guard her father and knows that he is actually a robot. She also knows that Guard constantly communicates with his companion and often spends time with him. One day, Guard goes to pick up On from school, but she secretly hides her phone inside the car. Through the phone, she begins listening to the conversation between Guard and his companion. Guard's companion explains that their mission is to bring prisoner aliens from their planet to Earth and implant them inside human bodies. However, this particular alien is extremely powerful, and they will need 107 human hosts to successfully contain it. That night, On tries talking to Guard's companion as if he was her real father, but he does not respond to her emotions. Feeling upset, she secretly opens the small prison where the alien is being kept after removing her phone from the car. Before the prisoner alien can escape, Guard's companion quickly locks the prison again. On is happy to finally see him in front of her and begins asking him many questions. Eventually, Guard's companion reveals the truth to her. He explains that his job is to imprison aliens inside human bodies as punishment. He also tells her that they travel through different timelines for this purpose, sometimes moving into the past and sometimes into the future. He reveals that this is how they brought her from the year 1380 to the future. At that moment, Guard arrives and his companion tells him where they need to complete their next mission. Their destination is a hospital located far away. Curious about everything happening around her, An secretly follows them the next day. She enters the hospital while recording everything on her phone. Inside the hospital, Guard and his companion arrive to complete their mission. Suddenly, a massive spaceship appears in the sky and sends a mysterious black stone down toward the hospital. As the stone enters the building, it transforms into a huge golden pillar. From inside the pillar, a terrifying alien emerges and begins capturing people one by spreading its massive tentacles throughout the hospital. As the prisoner aliens enter human bodies, the tentacles continue spreading across the entire building. An witnesses the terrifying sight and immediately runs away. Earlier, Guard's companion had explained that they needed exactly 107 humans to complete the process, and now their mission is almost finished. During all of this, Guard notices An inside the hospital and becomes shocked to see her there. However, he ignores her presence and focuses on retrieving the black stone. Taking advantage of the situation, An escapes. Meanwhile, once the mission is completed and the aliens are successfully placed inside the humans, the tentacles begin retracting. Surprisingly, all the humans return to normal and have no memory of what happened to them moments earlier. The story then returns to the past, where the magician and his companions discover an ancient temple. A magician couple arrives there to sell some items to the temple owner. However, the owner refuses and tells them that he does not need those items right now. Instead, he wants them to find the precious knife and bring it back to him because that is the only thing he is searching for. The magician couple and their companions then travel to the house where the precious knife was believed to be hidden. By using his magical powers, the magician takes control of the man who possesses the knife and orders him to bring it to him. However, before they can take the knife, a skilled fighter girl suddenly appears and attacks the magician couple. During the fight, she manages to take the knife away from them. At that moment, the owner of the temple arrives at the scene and attacks the fighter girl. The attack is so powerful that she loses consciousness, allowing the temple owner to remove the precious knife from her hands. Meanwhile, in the present day, An shows her friend the video she recorded inside the hospital, where she captured the terrifying scene of the aliens spreading their tentacles. After seeing everything, Guard explains the truth about the dangerous prisoner aliens to her. An finally understands that Guard and his companions are not enemies. Instead, they have been staying on Earth to protect humans from these evil alien creatures. The next day, a huge alien spaceship arrives on Earth with the mission of releasing all the aliens that had been imprisoned inside human bodies. When Guard and his companion notice the spaceship, they immediately prepare to stop it, and despite their warnings, An insists on coming with them, so they take her along. From the spaceship, a red robot emerges and approaches a police officer. The reason behind this is that a powerful alien is trapped inside the officer's body. However, the alien cannot be awakened without a special key, and that key is none other than the precious knife that Guard currently possesses in this timeline. Guard transforms into his robotic form and approaches the red robot to stop its plan. A fierce battle begins between the two robots, and both of them use their full power against each other. During the fight, the red robot manages to overpower Guard and successfully takes the precious knife from him. Meanwhile, the police officer who has the powerful alien inside his body escapes from the battlefield. The red robot immediately chases after the officer's car using its spaceship, while Guard follows them because he needs to stop the alien from being released. Guard attacks the main section of the alien spaceship because that part contains the ship's energy source. However, the red robot notices his plan and quickly moves the main power section somewhere else, avoiding Guard's attack. After escaping the attack, the red robot strikes Guard's spaceship, causing it to crash into the water. Meanwhile, the red robot captures the police officer and attacks him, forcing the powerful alien inside his body to come out. Guard quickly moves forward once again to imprison the dangerous alien, but the red robot keeps attacking him repeatedly and throws him away before he can complete his mission. Because of this interference, Guard fails to capture the alien. The red robot's mission is now complete, so it creates a massive explosion while carrying the alien with it. The explosion drains Guard's energy, causing him to lose consciousness. Seeing this, Guard's companion transfers his own energy into Guard and manages to revive him. At the same time, the powerful alien enters the spaceship after leaving the officer's body because its mission is to release all the other imprisoned aliens. Inside the spaceship were giant orange spheres that helped the aliens survive on Earth. These mysterious objects created an environment where the aliens could continue living without needing a human body. Guard enters the spaceship and attacks the powerful alien to stop its plan. A brutal fight begins between them, but Guard gains the advantage and uses his power to throw the alien out of the spaceship. As the alien is thrown outside, 2 orange spheres also fall out with it. Since the alien cannot survive in Earth's environment without a host body, it starts searching for another human body to enter and notices on. The moment Guard's companion realizes what is happening, he attacks the alien to stop it. Because of the attack, the alien is forced back and enters the police officer's body again. After taking control of the officer, the alien releases its tentacles and destroys one of the orange spheres in the sky. A poisonous gas spreads throughout the area, and people who are exposed to it begin dying rapidly. At the same time, all the imprisoned aliens inside human bodies are awakened. Guard's companion tells him that the precious knife is the most important thing because it is the source of their energy. With the knife, they can track and capture escaped aliens, travel through different timelines, and even see possible futures. However, the future vision he sees is not good. The future he witnessed shows a dangerous situation that could lead to disaster. Meanwhile, Guard's energy continues decreasing, and the powerful alien is getting closer. Realizing that An could be harmed, Guard sends her far away with his companion to keep her safe. Before leaving, Guard sees the picture An gave him. On the back of the picture, she had written "Please run," showing that she truly cared about him and considered him her father. Guard's companion, who is now in human form, tells An that Guard has limited time left because his life energy is running out. Hearing this, An becomes emotional and asks why they never told her about it before. She immediately demands to be taken back to Guard. After some hesitation and argument, his companion agrees and starts taking her back. Meanwhile, the powerful alien reaches Guard and attacks him. Guard's companion arrives and tells him that the situation is still under control. He explains that they can stop the alien by attacking the main part of the spaceship because that is where its power source exists. Guard throws the knife away, and when his companion tries to use it to attack the spaceship's main power section, the powerful alien notices the plan and attacks him before he can succeed. The companion is thrown away, but Guard manages to recover the knife. He and his companion escape while carrying it. Using the knife, Guard opens a portal and transports them back to the past. There, Guard and the powerful alien begin fighting again. However, during the battle, Guard becomes weaker and reaches the point where he is close to dying. At the same time, An shoots at the alien. The attack damages the alien's human host body, but before it can be defeated, the alien attacks the vehicle where An is sitting, causing it to crash into the water. During the crash, the precious knife slips from An's hand and disappears into the water. Guard's companion tells An that she must find them somehow because only then can they fix everything and stop the disaster. After this, the spaceship carrying Guard and his companion becomes trapped inside the stream. They remain stuck in the past, and now only 2 important figures remain, the powerful alien and An. However, the alien leaves to search for another body. Later, a young boy finds An lying on the shore of the stream. She is still alive, and the boy tries to search for the missing knife but cannot find it. After that, the boy decides to take care of An. Meanwhile, the magician couple discovers the truth that the temple owner's companions are actually aliens. A fight begins between them, and using their magic, they manage to trap one of the aliens inside a large pitcher. However, another alien prepares to attack An. After taking control of her, the magician appears and uses his magical fan to summon a sword, cutting the alien's tentacle. Because of this attack, the alien leaves An's body, but it immediately attacks the magician, causing him to lose consciousness. An tries attacking the alien's human host body, but a protective barrier around it saves the alien. At the same time, the magician woman uses her magical mirror to enlarge her hand and attacks another alien, stopping it from moving. The magician eventually wakes up and joins the fight against the alien. An uses the magical mirror to enhance her weapon. The bullet becomes larger after passing through the mirror and successfully breaks the alien's protective barrier. This time, the shot directly hits the alien's human body. During the battle, the alien that was trapped inside the pitcher escapes. An immediately runs away, but the alien follows her while carrying its human host body. An hides underwater and reaches Guard and his companion's spaceship. Because of this, the alien loses its ability to survive and finally dies. The man whose body was being used as the alien's host regains control of himself, and the movie ends with the fate of the characters finally coming to an end.